It's tea time. I have my cup of tea.
I can hear the thunder rolling, and the rain begins to fall. I can feel my courage tremble after I have come so far. Today my heart is sinking, and my world is caving in. But there's light on the horizon, and the darkness will give in to one more day of hope, one more day of faith. Tomorrow will be brighter if I get through today. Better days are coming further down the road.
Come on in.
So for now I'll just keep clinging to one more day of hope. One more day. And I know.
Okay, folks. I've got my tea. You know, Memorial Day will be here in 10, 11, 12 days. And it's always the kickoff of summer. And I think we should plan something pretty big for Memorial Day weekend. Some kind of get together. It'll be so much fun. But I don't want you to be worn out from it. And we're going to spend the next week getting our houses in order and putting things away when we get things out. That's, you can follow us through a trail in our homes just by looking where the piles are. We never finish. We never put things away. And we've got to stop that. We have got to put a stop to dragging stuff out and not putting things away. This morning I read the 11 commandments, and one of those commandments is don't pull out more than you can put back in an hour. This is why we take baby steps. This is why we adapt this system to fit you and your family. Let's take the time to clear off our surfaces, our surface clutter. Put things away, and if you can't find a place for something, then declutter enough to get that item in that spot. But don't take more than 15 minutes to do it, because you're going to mess up the system we got going. You have to take care of yourself, and pulling out more than you can put back. Marie Kondo says to try on everything in your closet and make piles. Well, when we make piles like that, they don't get unpiled. So my remedy to getting rid of clutter in your closets is to go in and pull 5 items that you know don't fit, that you don't like, that are out of style, and put them in a paper sack and take them to your car. Maybe you can do 10 items, but don't spend a long time thinking about it, because our brains get in the way of decluttering all the time. So take a few minutes to get rid of some clutter. But it doesn't have to be your closet right now. I had a friend we grew up with. Sonny Gale knows her, Deborah. And Deborah had a daughter and Deborah's daughter, she'd want to throw a birthday party, and the first thing she'd start doing is wanting to paint the kids' bedroom. And Deborah's born organized. Deborah is born organized. And she said, I just couldn't understand why she wanted to paint the bedroom. They're not going to see the bedroom. We got to get the rest of the house clean. And isn't that the truth? If your company coming for the Memorial Day feast is going to be in your living room, in your dining room, in your kitchen, on your back deck, those are the places you need to focus. If you're going to be grilling, in Baltimore, they like to use their carport and their garage as the staging place to have some fun. Focus on where you're going to be. Your kitchen, your living room. This is what crisis cleaning is all about. It's what crisis cleaning is all about. Don't start painting the house. Don't do it. You're setting yourself up to be exhausted. But start thinking about what they're going to see. Just a little decluttering in those areas and putting things away where they belong is going to make your house look clean. If you cleaned off every hot spot in your living room, your house would look great. You wouldn't even have to think about it. Yesterday, my neighbor called and said he wanted to come over and talk about fly fishing. I said, come on. I didn't do anything. I should have straightened up the pillows on the couch because I'd put the pillows flat on the couch so the dog wouldn't lay on it. So we went out back, sat in my red chairs, in my red rocking chairs, and we talked fly fishing. Fly fishing is good. But I didn't have to do it in the house. I didn't even have a fly rod here. I have some old ones. I guess I could have got them out. But the main thing is focus on the areas where you're going to be. And if you feed them, they will come. So are you going to do burgers? You can pre-make all your burgers and put them in the freezer between sheets of wax paper, two sheets of wax paper between each burger. You can pre-do all your burgers. You can go to the grocery store tomorrow and get all your hamburger meat and make your burgers. Ready to go in your freezer. All you got to do is get them out in the morning and then you can cook them. If you're going to get brats and things, start your grocery list right now for what you're going to cook. On your grill, are you going to do barbecue chicken and corn on the cob and potato salad and baked beans? Wow. You can do this. You can start planning now and not have to worry about it. But it's when we wait till the last minute that it costs us a lot of stuff because we buy the pre-made things. We buy potato salad in the deli and we buy pre-made baked beans. When you can make this stuff and get it ready to go. I like to do the fixings for my baked beans ahead of time. Put it in a bag, stick it in the freezer. And then you get it out. You can get it out the night before, put it in your refrigerator, it'll thaw up, put it in your crock pot, and then all you got to do is add some cans of baked beans. Of pork and beans to it. Drain them really good because your fixings are replacing the liquid in it. You don't have to rinse them or anything. Just pour off that extra liquid in there. And you're going to be fine. You get the beans going in your crock pot. Or your Dutch oven in the oven. You can get your burgers on the grill. Make sure you got your buns. And just start thinking about all the stuff. Are you going to do a hamburger bar with pickles and onions and tomatoes all sliced up? You can lay all that stuff ready to go the night before, and then you just pull out your little deli tray for fixing. And you might want to cover up the onions. They can make everything stink in your refrigerator. But what fun! Getting ready for the big day is my kind of fun. I like to make my eggs. If I'm going to do angeled eggs, I get them to room temperature like 3 days before. Room temperature. I leave them out overnight with the lid open and I like Eggland's Best eggs for this. I don't know why, I just do, because they're uniform, I guess. And I set my oven, I think it's 325 is what I cook my eggs on, and I do a couple of dozen eggs. That's 48 if I'm planning for a big party, you know. And you put them in the oven and you cook them for exactly 30 minutes. And then you take the tray out, the rack out in the oven, and you have a sink full of cold water with some ice cubes in it, and dump the eggs in there. Let them cool. Peel the eggs. Leave them whole. Don't take them apart yet. And I've got these little containers that hold these whole eggs. Put them in the refrigerator and let them get cold overnight. The next day, you can slice them half in two and make your filling. But you don't have to put the filling in there yet. You just put the eggs back in the refrigerator, and the day of the party, you can put your filling is already in a Ziploc bag and you just squirt it in the eggs. You're not standing over the sink peeling eggs for what seems like hours. The recipe is on our website. Just look up angeled eggs and you can find it. There'll be a link in Friday's email too. But it's a great way to cook a lot of eggs, and they never mess up. And they peel like a breeze. But it's better to have old eggs to cook that are at least a couple of weeks old than to put fresh eggs, because fresh eggs don't peel well. They just don't. Some people like to put a little baking soda in the water. I just like to put them in the oven and be done with it. But it's got to be room temperature eggs at exactly 30 minutes. And you're pre-doing things. You can take a big pot of water, or you can bake some potatoes in the oven. I like red potatoes for potato salad, but I put them in a big pasta pot with, about 5 pounds of potatoes, and peel and all. Wash them really good. Put them in and let them boil, and then let them cool. Put them in the refrigerator. Tomorrow you can peel them, and the peeling will just fall right off of them. You can quarter them up and put them back in a pan, in a Tupperware dish, and then the day of the party you can add the pickles and the onions and the mustard and the mayonnaise and make your potato salad. I don't have a recipe for that. Same way with your macaroni salad. If you want to do that, cut up some peppers, cut up some onions, and mayonnaise. I like broccoli salad too. Broccoli salad is a great way to get some good stuff into you. You need something green. You really do need something green. So broccoli salad is a great way. Make my dressing up, cut up my broccoli, put it back in a Ziploc bag. I like little pieces of broccoli. And I make my dressing for the salad. And then all I got to do is add the sunflower seeds, a little bit of onion, I don't like a whole lot, and bam! My mayonnaise has got the balsamic vinegar in it, and it's good to go. Yep. We can do this, folks. And we can have fun doing it. A great thing to have for dessert is a big old peach cobbler. Maybe you got a fire pit going. You got to be careful if you live in a dry area right now. You don't want to start a fire. But you can have s'mores, or you can, put a couple of cans of peaches or 2 or 3 bags of frozen peaches and a cake mix, and bam, you got cobbler thrown in your Dutch oven. You can either do it in your oven or you can do it in a fire pit. Doesn't matter. Homemade ice cream, wouldn't that be good? Whoa, that'd be really good to kick off the summer. Kick off the summer. So folks, don't wait till to next weekend to even think about it. The grocery stores will be crazy. Get your stuff down. Get it on your grocery list so you can go get it tomorrow. You can do it. So drink up. The planning you do now is going to save you so much time. It really is. And you're going to have fun. You're going to be able to enjoy the party. Not be stuck in the kitchen the whole time. I want you to be the life of the party. So make sure if you're going to do marshmallows and make s'mores and that sort of thing, make sure you got graham crackers, Hershey bars, and marshmallows. Make sure you got a supply of them. Make sure you got stuff, you can order them and get them in no time to roast the marshmallows. Long sticks. Be careful when you go out in the woods to get sticks, but I would buy some skewers or some little handle things. Keep the kids occupied with that. Got to keep adults around though. Anyway, folks, start planning now and you're going to have a great celebration to kick off our summer. Chocolate chip cookies for your s'mores. Oh my goodness, that sounds really good. Anyway, I love you all and, have some fun planning. Get the family involved. Ask them what they want to do. And just think of everything you got to have to go with it. Anyway, folks, y'all enjoy your little break. Little planning now is going to save a lot of time next week. Being in a huge grocery store with too many people in there. Start getting the stuff now. You can pre-do your corn on the cob you're going to cook on the grill. You can do that ahead of time too. Wrap it up in aluminum foil where all you got to do is put it on the grill. Anyway, I love y'all so much. Y'all be good, kind, and sweet. What's for dinner at your house tonight? And let's get some stuff done. See you later. Please share our videos. Give us a thumbs up. We had 20 shares this morning, so let's get some more shares in there. One time we've had as high as 50. I love you all. Bye.